including your first ever opportunity to Netflix and chill with some NFL games on Christmas Day. The streamer will air 2 games on Wednesday, December 25th, starting with the defending champion Chiefs visiting the Steelers. Then Christmas night, it's a playoff rematch as the Ravens and Texans battle in Houston. Add in a Black Friday showdown with the Raiders, and the Chiefs will be the first NFL team to play on 6 different days during a season since 1927. We also know the full European slate of games starting in Week 5 when the Vikings and Jets play in London. The Jags will then play back-to-back games in England, first against the Bears in Week 6, then the Patriots in Week 7. Finally, in Week 10, it's Germany's turn as the Giants and Panthers battle in Munich. For the complete list of every game from every week, check out NFL.com. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Without the ones like you, who work tirelessly to keep things running, everything would suddenly stop. Hospitals, factories, schools, and power plants, they all depend on you. No matter the weather, emergency, or time of day, you're the ones who get it done. At Grainger, we're here for you with professional-grade industrial supplies. Count on real-time product availability and fast delivery. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
The 2024 NFL schedule, powered by AWS, has been released, and single game tickets are on sale now. That's every epic showdown, every classic rivalry, every primetime game. 17 games for all 32 teams. Visit NFL.com/tickets to purchase tickets today. The NFL Ticket Network, including Ticketmaster, SeatGeek, and Sports Illustrated Tickets, are the official marketplaces for NFL tickets.
Well, it is a Thursday, the 16th day of May, 2024. I'm Carroll. In the newsroom, it is Jared. Good morning, Jared.
Good morning, Carroll.
And, of course, we are the Imperial Valley's AM 1230, KXO El Centro, California. Big deal. Okay, got to make a media event for everything. So here's the schedule for the NFL. And, you know, it's a 2-day rollout with trumpeters and sparklers. And, okay, just play the games. Anyway, the NFL draft now is, what I find amusing. I find a lot of things amusing in today's world. Okay, they just had the NFL draft, 2 weeks ago?
Something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're already predicting the 2025 draft class. These people have nothing else to do. And it's scary. Okay, here's the top 5 in the 2025 NFL draft. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
It's all about the hype.
Exactly. And if you're an NFL fan, you're pretty much going to have to subscribe to a whole bunch of different streaming services.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or for the primetime games, we'll have the Thursday, Sunday, and Monday night games on AM 1230.
You can check them out here.
Yeah. Okay. And, in the news, Comcast is planning to offer a Stream Saver bundle next year, featuring discount access to Netflix, Peacock, and Apple TV. Yeah, it's really no big deal. I already bundled my Netflix password with my brother-in-law. Yeah, my Peacock password with my old college roommate, and I bundled my Apple TV password with Gabe Lemus. So, it all works out.
You're going to end up having to pay the bill on Gabe's.
Yeah, exactly. Well, somebody has to. Okay. And looking back in history, on this date in 1984, it seems like 1884, on this date in 1984, Ozzy Osbourne was arrested in Memphis for being drunk. He was released from jail a few hours later. Arresting Ozzy Osbourne for being drunk is like arresting Dolly Parton for being cheerful.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, well, drunk and disabled. Let's see. Birthdays today. He looked like the meanest dude in the neighborhood. and I understand he's one of the nicest guys around. Actor Danny Trejo is 80.
All right.
Okay. Wasn't he in a whole bunch of slasher movies and plays the killers and the mean guy and everything else? And everything I've heard says he's just a really nice guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Actor Bill Smitrovic is 77. Actor Pierce Brosnan, 71. Not my favorite James Bond, but he did okay.
Who is your favorite James Bond? I got to know.
Well, who? Who do you think? There's only one James Bond.
The OG?
Yes. Okay.
Right.
Actress Deborah Winger, 69. Actor Mayor Winningham, 65. Bass player Chris Novoselic of Nirvana, 59. Singer Janet Jackson, 58. Actor-singer Scott Reeves, 58. Actor Brian O'Byrne is 57. Actor David Boreanaz is 55. Actor Tracy Gold, 55. Actor Kari Payton, 52. Actor Tori Spelling, 51. She's an actor because her father developed all those TV shows because she can't act. Actor Sean Kerrigan is 50. Actor Lynn Collins, 47. Actor Melanie Linsky, 47. Actor Joseph Morgan is 43. Actor Megan Fox, 38. And let's see, actor Drew Roy, 38. Actor Jermaine Fowler, 38. Actor Thomas Brody Sangster, 34. Actor Mark John Jeffries, 34. Actor Miles Heiser is 30. You want some local birthdays?
Yes, sir.
Here we go. Happy birthday, Francis Nicklin, Amber Montgomery, Gabby De La Torre, Anthony Aguilar, Andy Sosa, Gabby Verdugo, Irene Norris, Linda Bryant, Peter Villalobos, Rosa Ramirez, Steve Rangel, Isabel Walton, Jeffrey Wise, Joaquin Alvarado, and Aiden Busey. Happy birthday from KXO. Okay, and coming up, starting in the next hour, we'll have updates from Louisville. Valhalla Golf Club in Louisville for the PGA Championship. That should be fun. And I am not particularly a golfer, but it's always fun to follow. And, I once shot a 68. Yeah, on the front nine. I was very proud of that.
Hey, you got to be proud of something.
Yeah. And we missed a birthday. Ray Parker Jr. is now 70. Ray was going to throw a party, but he didn't know who to call. Yeah. Okay. Are you ready for the news?
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
Okay, we've got to look at World and California news headlines right now. Brought to you by the Imperial Valley Food Bank. Become a hunger warrior. Contact the Imperial Valley Food Bank.
CBS News Brief. President Biden is asserting executive privilege over the audio of a conversation with special counsel Robert Hur in his classified documents case. CBS's Linda Kenyon.
2 GOP-controlled House committees have been seeking the recordings as they try to hold Attorney General Merrick Garland in contempt of Congress. Garland describes their effort as illegitimate.
Michael Cohen takes the stand again for cross-examination at former President Trump's hush money trial. Correspondent Robert Costas in New York.
In the Trump defense view, he never had criminal intent as a candidate to obstruct the election or in some way hide material.
The U.S. military finished installing a floating pier on the coast of Gaza today to help get desperately needed food to starving Palestinians. CENTCOM's Vice Admiral Brad Cooper.
The pier is only being assembled to deliver humanitarian assistance to the people of Gaza. It has no other purpose. The pier is temporary in nature.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
My name is Sarah Griffin, and I'm the Executive Director of the Imperial Valley Food Bank. Food has the power to fuel communities, especially for those struggling to find their next meal. As a monthly donor, you can help the Imperial Valley Food Bank purchase food in bulk to meet the growing needs of the more than 25,000 people we serve each month at over 30 locations. Even small monthly gifts can go a long way in helping fight against hunger and food insecurity in the Imperial Valley. Please consider giving monthly by donating online online at www.ivfoodbank.org.
California headline news. Police move in on the campus of UC Irvine, where a group barricaded themselves in a lecture hall on campus and encampment erected outside since April 29th, dismantled by police. A tenured professor among those taken away in handcuffs.
Our chancellor, who is a very cruel man, decided to send thousands of dollars worth of state funding paid for by the taxpayers into the trash.
Numerous arrests reported. The area cleared out by about 8 o'clock Wednesday night. Democrats calling Speaker Mike Johnson's appearance at Donald Trump's hush money trial this week disappointing. California Representative Pete Aguilar.
It's disappointing to see someone in that position as Speaker of the House to go up and to speak negatively of independent criminal investigations.
Speaker Johnson slamming the criminal cases against Trump, claiming the justice system has been weaponized by President Biden. Gas prices $5.24 per gallon. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you by the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991.
Your health is important, so keep yourself and your family covered with Medi-Cal. Medi-Cal renewals will be happening soon, so if you have Medi-Cal, make sure you don't miss any important renewal information. If you've moved in the last 3 years, check and update your mailing address, email address, and phone number. Learn more at keepmedicalcoverage.org. That's keepmedicalcoverage.org. Paid for by the California Department of Healthcare Services.
The news on vapes talks a lot about the technology and teen use, but parents need to know more about the dangers of nicotine. So know this. 1. Nicotine is a poison that can rewire teens' brains. 2. It can increase mood swings. 3. It can limit attention and learning. So even when it comes in new tech, nicotine is brain poison. Go to undo.org for more.
And it's page one of the local news, page one of service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 3 locations in the valley. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
CBP monthly update. Here's George Gale with the numbers.
During the month of April 2024, the U.S. Border Patrol recorded 128,900 encounters between ports of entry along the southwest border. That is 6% lower than March of this year and 30% lower than April of last year. The Department of Homeland Security removed or returned over 720,000 individuals, vast majority of them having crossed the southwest border, who did not establish a legal basis to remain in the United States. Nationwide in April, cocaine seizures increased by 95% compared to March. CBP also seized over 11,400 pounds of fentanyl. That's more fentanyl nationwide between the start of fiscal year 2023 through April 2024 than the previous 5 fiscal years combined. For Kxo Local News, I'm George Gale.
The Salton Sea Authority Board of Directors meets today. It'll be held at 10 a.m. The Salton Sea Authority Board of Directors will meet at the County Board of Supervisor Chambers in the Administration Center on Main Street in El Centro. Again, that'll be at 10 a.m. today. The meeting is available in person or via Zoom. KXO News Time, 7:41.
How about the next time you need service on your car? We come to you. Hi, this is Mike Allison for Real Centro Motors and Quick Lane. Our mobile service vans are an extension of our dealership service lane. We will come to you for an oil change, filters, brakes, batteries, tire rotation, and so much more. Hey, while your car is just sitting there at work, we'll take care of your service needs, and it doesn't cost any extra. Schedule your appointment now at elcentromotors.net. El Centro Motors Mobile Service Vans. What a great idea.
IID to disconnect unregistered generation systems. Here's George Gale.
The IID says they will soon be locking out non-compliant energy generating systems currently bringing in unknown sources of power into the IID system. It is to ensure the safe operation of its electrical grid and curb significant risk to its field personnel. Imperial Irrigation District Energy Manager Matt Smelser says energy from unverified sources is extremely dangerous and must be addressed immediately. He says IID crews work around the clock to deliver reliable energy, and knowing about all sources of power generation is critical. Unknown sources of generation endanger the crews, risking injury or death while they work on the lines. The district has identified over 370 electric meters in its service territory that are registering energy generation from sources that have not been analyzed by the district, bypassing the proper interconnection process with the IID. They say this oversight not only disrupts power management, but also poses significant safety risks to field employees. They are urging customers who have non-compliant power generation systems to self-report. Notifications are being sent out, and they will soon be locking out non-compliant sources. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
A special fundraising event this Friday. Imperial Valley Desert Museum hosting a special event. The event is for adults only. It is a wine tasting and silent auction. It'll be held at the Ivy Food Bank, Imperial Grove. It is located at 486 West Dayton Road in Imperial. Tickets to the event are available at Eventbrite. The event will run from 6 to 9 p.m. Street parking will be available. That's it for page 1 of local news. Page 2 up next.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 3 locations to serve you. If you're considering heading out on a Memorial Day drive, road trip, before you head out, head into Quick Lane Tire and Auto Service. They service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Finding a job is rarely easy. If you're looking to begin a new path toward the career of your dreams, America's Job Center is for you. Services available at America's Job Center are designed to get you job ready, trained, and connected to local employment opportunities. We can help you become certified for in-demand industries like healthcare, truck driving, welding, security, and more. Or if you're considering a career change, visit us to update your resume and learn about strategies that will help you get the job you want. Visit us at our centers in El Centro, Calexico, or Brawley. Or check us out online at www.ivworkforce.com to find out more. That's ivworkforce.com. Programs and services funded by the Imperial County Workforce Development Board. Let us guide you on your path to success.
Page 2 of the local news and weather, all brought to you by Burgers and Beer. They serve the best burgers in the valley. Don't forget, it's the place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Burgers and Beer.
Here's George Gale with the City of Brawley survey.
The survey was about city funding and resident priorities. City of Brawley recently completed the survey to understand the community priorities and discern their satisfaction with city services. Survey was available in English and Spanish. It reached 381 Brawley residents via phone calls, email, and text messages. Some of the insights from the survey are that several items are nearly unanimous priorities for the local voters, including several aspects of public safety, keeping funds local, and retaining local small businesses. Several issues are considered serious problems by a large majority, including inflation, drugs, homelessness, road conditions, economy, gangs, and crime. They say an overwhelming number of voters perceive that the city needs additional funding for services. Formal presentation of the survey results will be delivered by the survey research firm at the May 21st meeting of the City Council. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And Monday with the Mayor. Monday with the Mayor continues. On Monday, May 20th, El Centro Mayor Sylvia Marroquin will be at Viva Antiques and Estate Sales at 495 West Main Street in downtown El Centro at 5:30 p.m. The mayor and city staff will be available to discuss any issues pertaining to the city. And Heber Elementary School celebrates. Here's George Gale.
Heber Elementary School has announced the exceptional achievements of its students. They also announced the success of the Heber Hawks drumline. A special ceremony was held May 13th. Family, friends, and members of the community attended. The award ceremony honored students for their outstanding accomplishments and participation. Musicianship award went to Kaylin Salazar and Brianna Loreto. Longevity award went to Mayron Camarillo and Luis Carlos Andrade. The elected and Camila Cantu. The top award, Most Outstanding Musician Award, went to Jose Luis Equiwa, who also served as the quad section leader. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And the grand opening of the Southwest High School Health Sciences Center will be held today. The new Health Sciences Center is dedicated to serving students enrolled in the Career Technical Educational Health experience.
Three to 6 with specials on select appetizers, beer specials, and more. Ask about drink specials all day with $5 drinks like Margarita Monday, Tonic Tuesday, Wine Down Wednesday, and Thirsty Thursday. Our weekday lunch specials include a soft drink from only $8 to $11. May specials include sangria, birria melt, and $5 bottles of Corona. Burgers and beer with only served.
Near 100, west-southwest wind about 5 miles an hour, then becoming north. Clear tonight with a low around 69. West-southwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming southeast. Friday, sunny with a high near 103. South-southeast wind 527 miles an hour. Local news, page 2, and the weather served by Burgers and Beer. Daily lunch specials Monday through Friday. Happy hour, 3 till 6 p.m. every day at Burgers and Beer.
What do you get when you combine the fun of a day out on the golf course with the strike?
Best care. The second major championship of the year is underway at Valhalla. Yeah, it's the PGA Championship. Scotty Scheffler and Rory McIlroy will be atop the betting odds list into the championship. And we'll have
Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all of your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations at
edged the Reds 2-1. Rockies, they rolled over the Padres 8-0. The Rockies sweep the Padres. The Mariners over the Royals 4-2. Phillies topped the Mets 10-5. Rays nipped the Red Sox 4-3. Cubs over the Braves 7-1. Yankees blanked the Twins 4-0. Same score, Rangers over the Guardians 4-0. Astros shut out the Athletics 3-0. Angels won. They beat the Cardinals 7-2, and the Giants dumped the Dodgers 4-1. By the way, Caitlin Clark's debut for the Indiana Fever drew 2.1 million viewers across all platforms on Tuesday night, making it the most watched WNBA game on ESPN. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District.
Kxo Radio coverage of the top golf events continue with daily reports from the PGA Championship at the Valhalla Golf Club in Louisville. Hourly updates on AM 1230 are brought to you by the Off-Road Pit in El Centro, Brickhouse Deli and Coffee in Imperial, Del Rio Country Club, Derma's Floor Covering, Southwest Security Services, the Broken Yoke Cafe, and Golf Liquidators in Yuma.
Financial news and a brief look at the weather, brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company that protects you and your home. Also by Southwest Postal Service, the only postal box service offering 24-hour a day, 365 days a year service. Well, the market soaring right now. The Dow Blue Chip Stock Index over the 40,000 mark for the first time in history. We'll update that for you in a minute. Businesses from McDonald's to Home Depot are struggling to attract financially strapped shoppers, but Walmart is growing as consumers search for inexpensive groceries, essentials, and other merchandise. Walmart said today that sales at stores open at least a year increased 3.8% during its latest quarter from the same time last year. The company raised its sales and profit guidance for the year, a sign it expects growth to continue. The largest retailer in the United States has used its size and buying power to keep prices lower than competitors, even as inflation has surged since the pandemic, according to analysts. While low and middle income shoppers have traditionally formed the core of Walmart's customer base, Walmart has also grown with people making more than $100,000 a year, saying that its gains last quarter were primarily driven by upper income households. McDonald's, well, they're looking to introduce a $5 value meal. Okay, $5 now. But they're also going to introduce a new flavor, McFlurry. Yeah, something, like Mama or Grandma had. Beginning next week, the chain will release for a limited time a Grandma McFlurry, a sweet new treat that mixes syrup, vanilla ice cream, and crunchy candy pieces, which McDonald's jokes is like Grandma's favorite treat that she hid in her purse. Yeah. Okay. Now, my grandma didn't do that. Yeah, but she would give you a quarter. Taking a look at the market. Oh, yes. We are seeing green. The Dow right now up 129 points at 40,037. The S&P 500 up 15 points at 52.22. And the NASDAQ up 44 points at 16,786. For what it's worth, gold off $17 an ounce. Oil up 64 cents per barrel.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in Imperial and Coachella Valleys. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients with the highest quality security services available. Your satisfaction is my number one priority. And don't forget Southwest Postal, the only postal center in Imperial Valley with 24/7, 365 access to your post office box. Access when you need it. Located on the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
We will have sunny skies today with a high near 100. West-southwest wind about 5 miles an hour becoming north. Tonight, clear with a low around 69. West-southwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour becoming southeast. Friday will be sunny with a high near 103. South-southeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour becoming southwest in the afternoon. Winds could gust as high as 20 miles an hour. And right now downtown 75 degrees, 55% relative humidity. Wind out of the east at 5 to 7 miles an hour. Looking ahead to the weekend, a slight cooling trend. Okay, yeah, we can handle that. And I think the temperatures will peak tomorrow and then cool a bit, and it will be dry. Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you this morning by Southwest Security and Southwest Postal. Southwest Security, a locally owned company that protects you, your home, your business, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
This is CBS, sponsored by T-Mobile.
I'm Steve Kathan. New developments in the political battle over the audio of President Biden's interview with the special counsel in the classified documents case.
The president has asserted executive privilege in refusing to release the recordings to two Republican-controlled committees that are seeking to hold Attorney General Merrick Garland in contempt of Congress. Garland calls this an illegitimate investigation and...
This is one that would harm our ability in the future to successfully pursue sensitive investigations.
He also calls it the latest in a series of unfounded attacks against the Justice Department. Lindy Kenyon, CBS News, Washington.
The Biden campaign has accepted a CBS News invitation to participate in a vice presidential debate in July or August. A word from the Trump camp. Back on the witness stand of the Trump criminal trial, his former lawyer, Michael Cohen. CBS's Robert Costa says the focus is about to turn to the defense.
What Trump's defense lawyers want to do, I'm told by sources close to this case, is show that in their view, Trump never had criminal intent, that he saw Michael Cohen as a personal lawyer, someone he paid money to, sometimes to fix his problems. But in the Trump defense view, he never had criminal intent as a candidate to obstruct the election.
Overseas, CBS's Imtiaz Tayeb has more on the new pier off Gaza that the U.S. military has finished building.
It's enormous, and the capacity is going to be pretty considerable compared to what we're seeing now. And what we're hearing from U.S. officials is that we could start seeing truckloads of aid going into Gaza anywhere between 24 and 48 hours from now.
United Airlines says the FAA has given it clearance to resume putting new aircraft into service and adding routes. Safety issues prompted the restrictions. Correspondent Jim Krasula has the latest outlook now on summer travel.
The TSA is saying that this will be the busiest travel season on record. The agency says there was a 13% increase in air travel last year. Pre-pandemic air travel increased about 5% each year. 7 of the 10 busiest passenger screening days in TSA history have been in the past 12 months, 2 of them last week.
A new survey indicates more than 40% of millennials have bought a home without a spouse or partner. Alex Gale of Bankrate says they're sometimes stretching to do it.
They're willing to do side hustles. They're willing to move back in with mom and dad or take money out of their retirement savings because they're just at a point in their lives where they are ready to make that jump from renting to owning.
The Dow Jones Industrial Average is trading above 40,000 for the first time ever today. Right now, the Dow is up 125 points. This is CBS News.
Switch to T-Mobile and save with tons of benefits on every plan versus AT&T and Verizon. Use the savings calculator to find out how at T-Mobile.com/switch.
With T-Mobile, you can get tons of benefits and still save, because nobody likes having to choose. It's like getting romance and sci-fi.
I love you. Also, I'm a robot.
At T-Mobile, you can get the benefits you want and still save on every plan versus AT&T and Verizon. See how with our savings calculator at T-Mobile.com/switch. Plus, switch and keep your phone. We'll pay it off up to $800.
A virtual prepaid card in 15 days. Qualifying unlocked device, credit, service, and timely redemption required. Card has no cash access and expires in 6 months. See T-Mobile.com.
At Progressive, we know money can't buy happiness. But money did buy your boat, where you find peace fishing, unlike at home with 3 teenage daughters. Because fish never argue about who stole whose crop top, or get mad the other fish used up all the hot water. No, they just swim around, never embarrassed to be seen with you in public. So save money by bundling your boat or RV insurance with home or auto from Progressive. And buy more happiness, or something close to it. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers, not available in all states.
A newly minted Michelin-starred chef works in some humble surroundings.
Arturo Rivera Martinez makes tacos behind the grill of a 10 by 10 foot stand on a street in Mexico City. And that's all he makes. From cow's rib, loin, and foreshank, with a pinch of salt, a squeeze of lime, and a drizzle of red or green sauce. He says the secret of his new 2-star Michelin success is the simplicity. The price of his newly minted meal, $5. By the way, the best way to wash down the tacos, Rivera Martinez recommends a Coke. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
Actor Angie Harmon has filed a lawsuit against Instacart and a former Instacart shopper who fatally shot her dog while delivering groceries at her North Carolina home back in March. The suit alleges trespassing, gross negligence, emotional distress, and invasion of privacy. I'm Steve Kathan, CBS News.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio.
I always have my music on.
With Carroll Buckley.
I can't go a day without it.